what's up, y'all? Did the what I thought was kind of like the Majesty or Lakers colorway of the LeBron 20, and this is the time machine. The box is the same, the cues are the same. You got that pop of kind of pink coming through the 20 that's on the bottom of the box, and I just like showing this box, and you have the stripe on the front of it. But this is what is called the time machine, and I'm sure Nike is referencing the fact that they want LeBron to go into the time machine and recapture everything that he was when he entered the league, all of that crinkly sound. But this is the thing, this is what's funny. LeBron doesn't need to get into the time machine. He is still playing at an elite, super elite level, and like the purple version that I did a while back, this does have the little kind of retro playing card that gives you all the tech in the LeBron, and I'll read that tech again just so you guys can hear it. That's the Nike Sphere tech for the lining of the shoe that makes it breathable. Cushlon, air zoom in the front and the rear. Actually, you know what? It looks like a double stacked air zoom because I think they're both at the front. Nope, at the heel and at the front. Carbon fiber midfoot shank, lateral guard, and multi-directional outsole traction. And then you have the sketch of the shoe. But all of the things that have made LeBron what he is, 2012 championship ring, the land, all of it is on the paper and on the shoe. And it does have 2 layers of paper. And then we get the white layer underneath. And then we get the shoes, which I thought it was going to be specific to that color LeBron. This one is a bit different because it does have a second set of shoestrings. And I guess people will probably call this like a Miami colorway, which, yeah, you can definitely see that they're trying to toss it back to the championship season for LeBron, that 2012 championship, because it's very prominent on the inside with the ring, and there's a new layer in here. I'm going to show you this when I get to the close-up and the swoosh. The model, hands down, the best shoe that LeBron has had in years, and that's seen in the fact that this is a $200 shoe, man, and people are not backing away from that price and being put off by that price, man. The shoe is selling. And I think if you don't get these quickly, unlike any LeBron in the last few years, this thing is not going to be available at the end of the season and marked down. So you can go to the Nike factory store, and the LeBron 19 is in the Nike factory store. I'm going to pull this out a little bit more here, and I'm going to look underneath the flap just to make sure of a couple of things and see if there's a stamp. And no QC stamp for the date. And I'm sure you guys just saw that thing fall, and I'm still making too much noise. But there is a QC stamp under the flap, and that's a F31. That's a secondary QC stamp. There is not, as I can see right now, a date QC stamp for this LeBron 20. And I'd have to go back to the other video to see if that was the case for the previous model that I did. And I don't have a nickname for that previous model because it didn't have one. It was just a colorway. But still has those fantastic lasered graphics on the midsole right here, and this pink Cushlon. The shoe looks good, man. It just looks good. Now the medial side of the shoe, you can see the swoosh that's here where it has this double swoosh, and then the swoosh that comes off of the shoe is the pink kind of silicone that's around this iridescent swoosh. Underneath, the medial has that green leather swoosh that's stitched on. And the padding is premium. I mean, it's just really good padding around the inside of the heel for your Achilles. Easily the most wearable LeBron in years, ever. I was about to say years, but you know what? most LeBrons have been like boots. Even the best models, when you had like the Sprite version of the LeBron 8, the LeBron Low, they were like boots. They were just so big and bulky, and this is not that. Nike's design language for Nike basketball has improved considerably. So shout out whoever did that. And then you have the Dunk Man underneath, right? So we'll get to that in the close-up. Let's get to the name, LeBron 20. The color is barely green, multicolor. The style code is DJ5423-300. You've seen it pretty well here, but it's in the close-up where the shoe shines. And did I say shoe shines? Yeah, it came out well too. You got this kind of pearlized rose gold Dubray. And the leather here is more patent leather. It's coated, so it's a little shiny. The iridescent swoosh, the hit of leather at the tab, this little tab that's on the back. The tongue itself is iridescent. You would have thought this was an Easter shoe. But you can definitely see that as far as Time Machine, it indeed harkens back to that Miami period of his career. Nike is acting like this is the last hurrah for LeBron. Dude is around for a long time. The LeBron Pink Diamond Collection, established 2003. So this is not a hark back to and designed and engineered to the exact specifications of the next generation. So that's on the right shoe, and on the inside, 2003 Pink Diamond Collection. I'm gonna have to look that up and do a little bit of research. LeBron 20 Pink Diamond Collection, established 2003. Unless that's just basically when he came into the league, of course. I'm looking at this other one because there's stars across the bottom. There's a lot going on with this shoe, man. Additional set of laces, laser etching on leather here around this mud guard, this panel, and the etching that's on the midsole here. Close up, talking way too much. I'm just really happy with the way Nike's handled the rollout of this LeBron 20 in his 20th season. It's just a great rollout. Now, I did talk about the LeBron 2, the interior of the LeBron 2, even though this is called Nike Sphere, the lining of the shoe. The LeBron 2 looks very similar on the inside of this shoe. So there are cues to other models throughout the shoe. Close up. Sorry about that. Close up. I lied. No close up. Let me, there is a close up. Let me give you guys this size label. V01 is the code, which is made in Vietnam. And the dates of production are 04, 14, 22, 2, 07. And is that 18? Yep, 22. So 07, 18, 22. I wanted to make sure I gave you that. Now let's get to the close-up. Those rose gold hits, man. Perfect. All right, so we got our close-up of the shoe, and the details that I want you to see is how iridescent the tongue, that orange kind of layer around the lacing. You can see how it is just reflective, and it's set off by the swoosh, which has a grain on it, but you can see this iridescent. There's like these little bumps inside of it, like waves. Makes it look like water. So I even if it's not a throwback or hearkening to his championship seasons in Miami, it definitely feels that way. But the lace loop, right here, the eyelet, rose gold, the Dubray, rose gold. Just a pretty shoe all the way around. All right, and then you just have the crown here, but that laser etching around the shoe is excellent. The same on the midsole. Just excellent. And the interior, right? I'm gonna turn that to the side so you can get a better look at it. All the way to the front. Can't get that insole out. All right, it's glued down very well. If your insole comes out easy, you got a problem. Showing you the back of the right shoe tongue. And drop that back in. Show you the lace bag. And show you the back of the left shoe, which shows the LeBron Pink Diamond Collection, LeBron 20, established 2003. So that's it. Going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys on the next one. That's the LeBron 20, Pink Diamond Collection, Time Machine. Nike, you killed it. These are great. Peace.